Encoding overloaded. And I'm not even on the screen right now, but that's alright. I don't think I'm actually going to be on the screen tonight. I got really sick. And I've been really trying to get over it the past week. Basically, like, my whole throat was just completely infected. I don't know what happened. I don't even know if it's something more serious, but I'm, like, just finally starting to get over it. It was really bad. So, yeah, I haven't been on here in a week, but I thought I'd play a little more 9. So, yeah, I'm not gonna have the face cam on. I just... yeah, not yet. Not yet, man. I don't want the pressure yet. And I'm probably gonna be, like, coughing still on the stream. This is what I've been dealing with. I've been dealing with a lot of coughing. And, that nonsense, right? So, yeah, we'll just do, like, a chill little FF9 stream. We'll do that, okay? Alright. FF9. What's going on, Misa? Welcome back. Yeah, I wish I was feeling even better, but... unfortunately not, but... we got Steiner and Vivi. And, did I ever get those gloves from Baku? Bronze gloves, yeah, these are the ones. I think I'm set to leave and go into the forest. I don't think there's an issue there. I'm just looking at some stuff here. I go to Vivi's room. All right. It says you can check the items, the stack of items to get a phoenix down. Did I already get that? Buy a few more eye drops. I think the monsters like to put darkness on you in this forest. Hope you can feel better soon. Thanks, man. Yeah, it's been rough. Okay, interesting stranger. Tell the boys said hi. Oh, it's Ruby? Alright, is he supposed to have me deliver something? I'm trying not to miss the Mognet side quest. Talk to Moscow and he tells you about the letter. Okay, so this is the letter, alright. I just want to make sure. Okay, let's go into the forest. Isn't there supposed to be an ATE? Oh, then right one screen, okay. I'm super paranoid about, yeah, getting these ATEs. Yeah, they're playing the Rufus theme. This ought to boost morale. I just realized how ridiculous this is, right? You have... their ship crashed and burned. They're stranded in this forest where there's monsters everywhere, and they just start playing orchestra music. How's the start of the year been, besides the sick part? I don't know, man. I really can't say much. I've just been sick. Nothing, I haven't really been thinking about anything else. But one thing that I did do is, because I got sick, I started rewatching Hunter x Hunter. And, yeah, the dub. Not the sub, the English dub. And I'm really liking the show again because I haven't seen it in 10 years. I really think it's probably like one of the greatest animes ever. Up there with, you know, Dragon Ball and Yu Yu Hakusho and, you know, what are big ones? One Piece. It's really, really good. It kind of makes me think that, you know, just like with video games, you know, maybe I didn't fall out of love with anime, there just wasn't any good ones. Okay, we restore our health. Take the drink. What else can they do? It's like the music guys from the Titanic. Well, that was weird too. Why not try and fight for your life or something? Titanic's it's a funny movie, man. Every time I think about that movie, I think about how I saw that in the theater when it came out. I was really, really young. And it was the first movie I ever saw. I must have been like 7 or 8, really young. And it was the first movie I ever saw as a kid where it didn't have a good ending, and that fucked me up a lot. I was just sitting there like, oh yeah, you know, the ship's going down, but there's gonna be like some sort of, like, you know, good ending, right? I'm gonna read it again. But yeah, it just, I'm still traumatized till this day. Alright, stilt skin. Okay, he doesn't want me to deliver anything. Examine the trail of water dripping from the trunk. I'd write 2 screens. Alrighty. Yeah, you know what else I remember from that movie? That was the, you know, like the first time I think I saw like nudity in a movie. So I remember my mom just reaching over and covering me and my brother's eyes during the painting scene. I was like, what's the big deal? What's going on? Damn. Is he almost dead? God, is this game fucking slow, dude. Jesus Christ. That's it? We're at the boss? Jesus Christ. I guess I can steal a helm from him. Yeah, I guess I'll have Vivi and Steiner attack and then I'll try and steal. Is steal affected by blind? I got the eye drops. I got the clear eyes. Clear eyes is awesome. Oh! Oh, nice. Got it. Is there a time option for 2 times speed? I don't know. I've been looking it up. There's an auto battle. Okay, we're gonna use this Phoenix down. This feels so clunky. Can we heal him? Oh god, they're dead. It's gonna hit everybody, isn't it? Man, he's really hitting me hard. This is like the first... This is the first boss in the game, the real boss. Let me see if I can Google the speed thing. Okay, pausing the game and selecting options like fast forward. You have to pause the game to do that? Alright. Yeah, after playing this, right, all my ideas about it are true. All of my ideas are true. They gotta do a remake. They have to. I just don't think it's good like this. Okay, we're good. Do I want Bug Killer or do I want Level Up? I mean, Level Up's pretty good. I'm not worried about Bug Killer. Did you read The Artist of Nine Just Left Square? The VV book was his last project. Damn, man, all these major developers and people are leaving their studios. So you're supposed to go, okay, R1. And then you have to go back into the pause and turn it off. Okay, so now we go in here. Turn it back off. Dude, what? This came out after the 7 remaster on PS4. Why isn't it just L3? Completely different studio did it? I've always loved this cutscene, I'm not gonna lie. This FMV and the music. Yeah, what sucks is you can't even hear this version of this song. It's not on the soundtrack. Yeah, he likes to blame him for everything. This story in this game feels so forced. Yeah, I feel like the story and the characters and the dialogue just don't mesh well at all. I mean, to be fair, I didn't feel this way about 9 before. I just felt like, oh yeah, it's not my game, but Oh yeah, we're going to the swamp. Hey, bro. You know what I love about this? It's not this one, it's the next one. My brother was so bad at video games. The brother that got me into Final Fantasy. He was so bad at this game, he didn't even know how to use the synthesis, right, to create the stronger weapon. And it's like, if he had just read this shit. Okay, take hits. You get hit by other party members. Okay, if you get afflicted by zombie, the trance gauge goes down completely. It can actually go down. It takes forever to get it. And the trance gauge feels completely, it's party time. Oh yeah, you gotta get high tide. High tide will allow you to get trance quicker. Okay, I think that's all I really need to know from here. Gosh, bro. What's up, cute Cuddy? Happy New Year. I started it sick. Been getting over a sickness, so that's why I'm not really on cam. Call us anywhere in the world. Navigation map. Lock, unlock, camera rotation. Why would you lock it? Switch perspective. Okay, I'll call this Moogle. Just waiting. Look, man, if you love Final Fantasy IX, you gotta admit that this shit is clunky as hell. This is the remaster and it feels clunky. They gotta do a remake, dude. They have to. Okay, now we're going to the ice cavern. Aw, dang, hope you get better. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, it's been really messed up because it's like a throat infection. And when I get sick, I'm not the guy who coughs when he gets sick. I have the runny nose and the sneezing. That's usually how I am when I'm sick, and I've been coughing so much. So it actually has been really messing with me and freaking me out. But it's slowly been getting better. Pretty sure this was a mobile port put into consoles, is that true? I mean, the original PS1 version felt like this as well. It looks like everybody waddles when they walk in this game. Alright, looks like I just gotta navigate the dungeon. Don't gotta do anything crazy. reason. Yeah, I've been thinking lately, I really hope they announce Part 3 very soon. If they plan to release it next year in January, I really hope they announce it soon, man. I really need something to look forward to. I got nothing going on right now. I got no games to look forward to, nothing to play. I mean, I'll continue my Platinum Trophy adventure, right? I'm going to get this game in 13. Yeah, man, I haven't heard anything about KH4. I haven't heard anything about Part 3. I'm getting really bummed out. Also because of the combat UI, it wasn't like that on the PS1. You can see it's bigger here to fit. Yeah, that's definitely different. The UI is definitely different. But, you know, the graphics are better. Yeah, I don't know if you guys are feeling the same with this, like, video game drought. Especially with Square Enix and how bad they've been dropping the ball, man. It's just... It feels like nothing good is ever gonna happen again. I know that's really, kind of feels like an exaggeration, but... Like, where's all the smaller games, too? Like, and remasters of older Final Fantasy games and stuff like that? They still haven't done a FF13 remastered trilogy. Like, you could easily... I feel like you could easily do that. I don't know, maybe just so much money is involved, they just don't even think about the idea of doing that kind of stuff. Oh, look at that. Oh, we should get that level up. Alright, I'm actually going to turn these off. Oh, did I equip her with anything? No RE9 hype? Yeah, not really, man. That trailer they showed up at the Game Awards was definitely interesting, but... Yeah, I don't know, man. Resident Evil has always been kind of a side gig for me. It's never been, you know, the main act. It's always been a game that I play while waiting for other games. Man, that remake of 4? I would not have even played that game if, Chris, you know, Complicated Gaming... If he didn't buy it for me, I probably wouldn't have ever played it. Maybe I would have bought it on sale. But he came into the stream, he was like, Matt, you gotta play this game, I'm buying it for you. And I even said to him, don't buy it for me. And then all of a sudden he sent the money in. I was like, how do I refund you the money? And I couldn't. So I was forced to buy the game and play it. The only connection or game that I ever felt to Resident Evil was Resident Evil 2. And I guess it would be pretty cool if they remade Code Veronica. Just because it's a really old Dreamcast game. It'll be like that once in a while something shows up and looks interesting, either indie or from a big company. Other than that, it's just chill on streams for me. Yeah? God. The indie games, I feel like the indie games put out these great arcade games. Vampire Survivors, they had that Mega Bonk. There's one called Ball Pit that looks pretty fun. And those games are dirt cheap. Right? We're talking, what, $5 to $10 for these games, and they're so fun. don't know, Q Cuddy was talking about Hades 2 the other day, and I might play that if it gets super cheap. Beast Killer. He's learning from the Moonstone. Oh, we should put that on him. Oh wait, he already has it. Yeah, I'm tripping. This is how I am on stream. Oh, hold up here. Okay, Phoenix down. Leather wrist. You'll be at a fork. Did I turn the encounters off? What's going on? No, I didn't. Okay. Here's the other tutorial guy. Dude, I was watching a little stream video today of these streamers that I watch play games and talk. And this guy was telling me that back in the day, when Square Enix, or they were Squaresoft at the time, were making these games. I don't know if it was Sakaguchi or the president or what. You know, the thing about making the games was everybody had a deadline of 18 months. You had 18 months to make the game. And if you really, really fought for an extension, which is what Xenogears did, you got an extra 6 months and Xenogears still wasn't even finished, right? But that's how they cranked these out so quick, right? 7, 8, 9, Xenogears, 10. It's like you got, you know, a little under 2 years to fully complete the game. Nowadays, that's impossible. Damn, to get this platinum with Tetramaster, I'm gonna get my ass beat. I'm not a fan of card games, and I'm not good at them either. Well, it's different times in tech, yeah. Yeah, definitely. Like, things weren't on the scale that they were today. But, you know, also, your game wasn't fully subjected to the internet, if you know what I mean. Back then, it was like, okay, you could read about your game being reviewed in a magazine, but not everybody had a voice like they do now on YouTube. If you're a AAA publisher and you make a bad game these days, that's going to be the talk of the internet. Everywhere. People are going to write about it, people are going to comment about it, people are going to make videos about it, people are going to make memes about it, right? This was different. I deliver a letter to Gummo. January 8th, that's the date? I haven't even been paying attention to the date. Been trying not to die. Oh no! Yeah, he just fucking falls. I wonder if it's because he's from Terra, that's why he's not affected by this? It's something to do with him being like a monkey guy? Can I check on her? The sea lion is carrying a mithril dagger, okay. From what I remember, this fight, you just wait to get trance. Damn, I'm getting double teamed? Alright, see if I can steal this dagger. Alright, I think I can survive 2 more hits. Shit, I might be dead. Oh! Dude, playing this Final Fantasy, it feels like you're playing chess. Like you only have one move and you gotta make it count. It's gonna take forever to get your next turn. Alright, I'm gonna heal again. I'm gonna get trance. He's gonna attack me, yeah. Alright, let's do this. Not a fan of chess? Nah, I don't even know how to play chess, dude. Alright, I'm gonna fuck him up. God damn. Okay, I hope this kills him. Oh! Oh! This is my last move. Wait, for real? Yeah. Yeah, never even learned how to play it. This was a different time, man. This used to be a joking thing. Nowadays, Twitter would really get a hold of this shit. Alright, no mithril dagger, that's fine. There's something down here? Anything? Yeah, man, I never learned how to play chess. And I never had any interest to learn it either. Whenever I've been hanging out, whenever I hung out with friends in the past and stuff, and hey, does somebody want to play chess? I was like, ugh. That's immediately what I think when somebody asks that. But I'm the same way, dude. If somebody was like, you want to play checkers? I would be like, ugh. Just not interested. Alright, I'm gonna have Vivi take him out. Alright. High speed mode. Does ore give you anything? So the ore is only for, like, the squirrels and those weird enemies? I do like chess, and for some reason it was part of those sports classes I had in, like, high school. They taught you in high school? Through a class? Oh, fuck, I remember this part, dude. This... I still don't really vibe with this. From now on, your name is... Still Garnett. Because that is weird. That's exactly what I would do on the PS1 version as well, back in the day. Yeah, I think you should be called Garnett. Alrighty. I still think of this, and sometimes I say alrighty because of it. This was a cheesy setup for the ending? Now, forget it, man. How can they think that's cool, like having him call her Dagger? I don't know. Alright, can you go to this gate? These are some beasts. It's not about being cool, it's just cute with that line at the end. I don't care. Dude, you know what this makes me think of? It's like if Cloud and Tifa were going to Nibelheim, right? Their hometown. And Tifa was like, Cloud, I can't just go in there and say I'm Tifa. Shinra may do something to me. Why don't you call me Sword, Cloud? Call me Sword, and then they won't know who I am. That's what it makes me think of. I'm like, I just think it's cringy. You gotta have a gate pass. There's no work here right now. Try again when they need construction workers. The shop girl Vega won't be here for a while? South Gate is the border of Alexandria and Lindblom. We check every airship and person crossing the border. We're doing the best we can to keep the two nations safe. Have you ever been on an airship? Man, fuck you. Here, I want to see if I can fight something different in the forest. Oh, he's showing me his ass. He's showing me his ass. You need to experience more romance stories, Matt? I don't know a thing about romance. But surprisingly, every 1 to 2 years, a woman shows up in my life. I don't know why. I don't know why. Okay, Naisu, we got a little level up. Zagnol card? Those guys are pretty beefy. He's probably a strong card. Alright, what can we replace? Oh shit, we need to learn that. Yeah, if you don't use Flea Gill, it's gonna take a long time to run. God, just learn this move so I can use the stronger sword. Alright, I think that's... yeah? You can't learn this move? Man, watching me play this is probably insufferable. I like... I check something and then I go back and check it again because I have a 2-second memory. You guys are welcome, by the way. You are just so welcome. Man, I can't believe I'm talking this much on stream. Guys, I didn't talk for a week. I'm not even kidding you. When I got sick on New Year's Eve, I really haven't talked since then. That's how fucked up my throat was. Alright, speed it up. I'm dying, man, this game. Just go. Just go. But yeah, you know, this is the best, right? This is the best one? This is the best FF? According to many people? God, that's creepy how the music just cuts out. Back attack. Now this fight will only take an hour instead of 2 hours. Dude, Final Fantasy X destroys this game, man. It destroys this game in every way. Even the romance. Okay, is there I'm wondering if there's like a strange monster that's gonna show up. There's a monster in this game where when you encounter it, he starts asking you quiz questions. Okay, this will be the last fight. Use Blizzard on these guys. All right. Alright, we're gonna go here. Then head into Dolly. Dolly's just gonna be a lot of talking. I'm just gonna hug the sides here, see if I can pick anything up. What does this guy say? Ah, my coffee smells delicious. Is there a way to examine that ship? I bought it at an auction in Toronto. I have money to spend these days. Incident? What incident? That got pretty dark there. I want to try bourbon, Kerman, and mocha coffee. Just looking around for items. Alright, let's do more of this story. We'll do Dolly. After Dolly, I think we can call it a night, right? Let's get some rest first. Yeah, you want to know something funny? I got the guide for this game when I was working at a thrift store 10 years ago. And, it's the worst video game guide probably I've ever seen. Basically, it's an FF9 guide, right? And then you're, like, reading stuff, and you'll want to know the boss's HP, or if you can steal something from the boss, and it'll just say, hey, look this up on, playonline.com. It's a sub-site of Squaresoft, you know? And they would say that to everything in the guide. Half the guide was just them saying that, look it up online on this site. Damn, are you just supposed to drink the water in the center of the room? So Misa, you're an artist, right? So you know how these were pre-rendered backgrounds and it just changed the scene? Is this a computer thing or did they have to redraw it? Let's go to sleep. Pretty sure it was made in 3D and they just rotated it for this? Okay. Okay, am I supposed to do all these? Okay, Vivi confused. What do we have here? Color Fortunes. Big Fat and Lindblom. Day filled with deja vu. You will see familiar sights and eat foods that you tasted long ago. You may find a long-lost friend. Take a moment to recall good memories. Lucky color for today is blue. Antidote. Making Crazy Money, Volume 2. These books suck. Yeah. Zidane was actually cool for once. Okay. That really takes me back to when I was a kid, dude. Holy shit. Back in the 90s and the early 2000s, there'd be all these dumbass commercials of people being like, hey, buy my book. Get rich quick. You know, you're gonna make $1 trillion. I'm so glad the internet exists, because the internet probably is what killed those commercials. Oh wait, gotta do this active time event. Okay, Garnet tries. Have people took all that Play Online info, or is it lost media? They probably saved it somewhere. I mean, Play Online might still somewhat exist. If Final Fantasy XI still exists. That's kind of what it was used for. I don't know if this game would even work if you did like a AAA remake of it. Okay, give Gummo a letter? I don't like him, but I'll read it. Yo, man, I got totally iced up by some dude with wings on his back. Stills can pass me by without doing anything. Is he rude or what? Of course I couldn't say nothing because I was trapped inside the ice. Yeah, he's from the streets. That's why he sounds gruff. Leave the inn, okay. Delicious breakfast for 20 gil. Yeah, like, just look at this inn, dude, right? I'm looking at this ATE. If they did a AAA remake of this, this would be like a big dome room. And then you'd be looking at this giant crystal door thing behind him. They would probably release screenshots, and if you weren't a massive FF9 fan, you'd be like, where is this? Got all this stuff, right? 2 are equipped. I want to make sure I have 1 of everything so that, you know, they can learn the abilities. Even if it's a crappier item. It says there's money behind the shop. Behind the sign of the item shop. Oh, here. I got the money. I got the money, sonny. He just kicks me out. Which is what would actually happen, right? You just wandered into people's homes. You'd be like, what the f- get the fuck out of my house, dude, what? You wanna know a funny story? When I was about 5 or 6, my aunt was still dating my uncle. They hadn't gotten married yet, and they had an apartment. So one time when I was a kid, we went up to their apartment somewhere, and you know, there was a get-together, a party there. And I remember I left her apartment, but here's the thing. I didn't know what an apartment was. I had no idea what the concept was. I was that young. So I left her apartment, I went out the door of it, and I looked around and I went, God, her house is huge. Look at all these doors. It's like, this is insane. So then I opened a door. I was like, this is probably a closet. And I opened the door and there was just, it was to somebody's apartment, and an old lady and probably her daughter, you know, middle-aged daughter, were just talking there at a table. And there was like fruit on the table, and they just looked at me, their jaw dropped, my mouth dropped, and then I just closed the door. I was super freaked out and embarrassed. I had no idea what was going on. Damn, man, now I'm thinking about that, seems like such an old thing. Do people still do that, where they put fruit bowls in the center of their table? You guys do that at your homes? I wonder if that's a really ancient thing that people would do, like just, okay, there's fruit in the center of the table, you can eat it any time. Kind of, not really. There's 79 of these ATEs and I have to get all of them. Welcome. Yeah, but I got a question for you guys. Have you ever seen Hunter x Hunter, the anime? It's on Netflix. Oh, what do I say to her? I was gonna say. Not really, but I do know about it. Dude, you gotta watch it, man. You gotta watch it. I think it's like one of the greatest animes ever. It's so good, man. You go back and talk to Dagger. I've seen clips on Twitter comparing the old anime to the new, and the old animation looks way better. I hadn't even known about the old one till last night. I watched this video, it was called The Evolution of Anime, and it went from the 1950s to present day. Yeah, I had no idea they made Hunter x Hunter in 1999. I've never seen that version though. She bows. I wonder why they put that drop shadow on the whisper text. First number written on the card represents the attack power. Third and fourth numbers are probably defense power. I still don't know what the second character means. Please press square to play a game with me. Eve subboard. Alright, you wanna play a game? God, she's gonna kick my ass. Okay, he's an all-rounder. God, just what I need you to play cards on stream and look like an asshole. Alright, I don't want to lose my Zagnol, but... just gotta make sure I win. Cactuar is a 3 power? Alright, one more card. Oh, that goblin. Let's see. Glad I'm not going first. Okay, the bomb. I think I can easily beat this monster, but when they place cards to the left and above this card, is that gonna trigger the chain reaction? What if we go like... no, then they can battle the goblin. Alright, I'm trying this. Okay, good shit, good shit. What the f... just like that? It had no defense. I can't battle it down. Yeah, I can't battle that card at all to make him change. So... fuck. What do we even do here? I feel like whether I put the card here or here, they can just retake one of these. Oh, fuck. That was a really bad call. That goblin could have easily got taken. Oh, shit. Yeah! He's not so bad after all. I hate using my brain. I hate it. Okay, talk to Dagger. What about Steiner? He doesn't even give a shit. Yeah, whatever. This is the bar, this tiny little thing. Let's go look for him. We gotta go check the drain pipe, right? We have noticed Kappa. Hey, watch it, mi pequeño amigo. I'll crush you like a bug. Ah. 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 Damn, this dolly sequence is long. It's coming from the hole. Where are you? Gotta find a way in. Alright, you can go through this hatch. But is there, some treasure around here, correct? While the windmill is turning. Is there a way for me to turn this off? Examine the metal hatch. They don't want me to get it yet? Mayor's key. Alright, that's it. You just go down. See, now I know why. I think I know why in FF10 they took away that question mark examination shit. Because, God, man, you have to check every little nook and crevice now to make sure you're not missing anything. With FF10, they just probably thought, let's not do that. Let's just let them play the game. Okay. I didn't even see that. Jump down. Okay, got something up here. Nothing else in here? That's how they ended up with FF13 hallways? Yeah, I think that's just because Matomu Toriyama directed 13. Because didn't he direct 10? Both very linear games. a really in-depth machine right there, damn. Alright, let's check this out. They just float up and die. They ascend to heaven. It always cracked me up because when I played Star Ocean 2 back in the day, one of the victory quotes from the characters was, "Go to heaven." We got a hidden chest? Oh, I was supposed to examine that, wasn't I? Wait, was that mastered? What was that? Is this machine an omelet maker? Why don't they just use a machine to do it? He's pretty shook up, yeah. You gotta follow him down. Stab the... Dude, they want me to stab the barrel when I examine it. Appropriate? What does it mean when you appropriate? You just take the property? Still green as a pickle? I just noticed those guys are wearing, like, Link hats. Should I poke it with the sword? The guide tells me to stab it. Alright, hope they don't die. Scoundrel. I'm yawning, man. I'm yawning big. Okay, Zidane, I don't know what to say. Sleepy, yeah, a little bit. Dude, I feel like if you were playing FF7 and then you played FF8 and then this game came out, you would be like, this shit is whack. You'd be like, what, are they making FF for kids or something? Here, can I weight trick him? Damn. Come on now. No, it's true, dude. I'm not trying to talk all this shit about it, but like it's really different compared to the previous 2 games. Oh, Jesus Christ, he's gonna light us up again? Are you kidding me? It took a minute to get that attack out. Oh my god. You know, watch this. Is this true Final Fantasy IX? True Final Fantasy IX is when you're trying to revive somebody, the enemy instantly kills them. Alright, I'm going in. Seems like every time I use fire spells on him, he just fucking jacks it up. Why? This game is corny. Let's rest at the inn. This guy was using level 2 magic on me. Shut up, man. You shut up. This game sucks, man. Alright? I'm being fair and honest right now. Stay calm. That's what I'm trying to do. Dealing with Misa in my chat. Mr. FF9 Defender. Okay. Now I gotta take on Waltz number 3 on the airship. Yeah, no, for real. I know I keep saying it, but yeah, a remake would probably... I mean, I would hope the remake would make the battle system better, but... I just like, why is it so slow, right? Why is it so clunky? Like 7 and 8 were so quick, and 10 was especially quick after 9. But yeah, like, so Final Fantasy 9 is slower. It doesn't have crazy limit breaks where you do, you know, like a bunch of hits and do quad 9s for all the hits. You know, the strongest attack you're ever going to get is going to do one attack, quad 9s. That's it. Right? That's the most damage somebody can do in one turn, I think. I don't think there's anything that multi-hits, nothing like that. So it is different in that sense, but yeah, it's like... it's killing me, man. The clunkiness is killing me, and now I have to chat with Misa Waltz. Misa Waltz. I don't know, man. We're in the beginning of the game. Like, this is the worst part of the game for sure. Because right, you don't really get to like fight stuff and grind and do what you want to do. And it's about to get into that Final Fantasy VI territory where, okay, let's split up the party. You guys go over here, and we're gonna go over here. See you in like 5 hours. I hate when they do this in FF. I hate it, man. I hate it in 6. I hate it in this game. I hate it in 13. I feel like you can do character development, but it's just better when everyone's together. When the party's a cohesive whole. It's not going to Lindblom? "13 is full of it, always changing POVs." Yeah. Same with 6. 6 is the king of that, dude. Dude, he's a pervert. He's touching her butt. Dude, I don't know how these two end up together. This is like... There's zero flirting, there's zero interest. She hates him. But you know what, man? If I'm gonna keep it absolutely real, Final Fantasy VIII's romance is pretty bad. And I love that game. But the romance between Squall and Rinoa is, like, kind of dumb. It just doesn't even make any sense. She'll reward me with a kiss or two if I try hard enough. Yeah, he's trying to bond with them, but they don't function. At least in 6 a lot happened in those POV changes. I mean, yeah, maybe. So what's the deal with this again? Vivi's a prototype, so he talks and acts different and he has like an indefinite lifespan? Anything else I can do? Oh, Alexandria's old-fashioned? I didn't know that. It grows, Matt. They spend a long journey together. They end up understanding each other. Dude, that's just some bullshit, you know, young adult drama, you know, lock them in the locker room, Disney Channel bullshit. They're not alike at all. I think that's one of the reasons why FF10's romance is, like, perfect. Those two are the same person. You know, Tidus and Yuna, it's just pure chemistry the whole time. Yeah, 12 doesn't have a romance, 13 doesn't have a romance, well, Sarah and Snow. I don't know, it doesn't really count, because you don't really see Sarah for the rest of the game. Clive and Jill, that was just wasted potential. A life sentence as the kind thing. And in 13.2 you don't see Snow for the most part of the game? Yeah, not really. You see him in that one chapter. You know what would be great is I would love to replay that game, but Square doesn't want to remaster it. I would love to replay all three of them. Number 2 is defeated by a small child. Alright, squad up. This is our boy. You ain't gonna lay a finger on our boy. Beyonce, get in formation, girls. Eat this. No sound effects when they, like, bump into stuff? They cheaped out on these cutscenes, too. Alright, let me just check equipment real quick. Add silence, alright. I'm ready. Why would you do such a thing? 'Cause I'm evil, kya kya kya. Dude, I felt like I barely killed the previous guy. How am I gonna kill this guy? Oh, I see. Double black. I feel like that whole change the future to change the past would make me angry for some reason. Yeah, I felt like it didn't make sense when I first played the game, but yeah, if you change the future, you gotta change the shit that leads up to it. I don't know, I haven't replayed that in a long time. I remember I liked 13.2 more than 13 when it came out. Oh, that's cool. Heard that a lot of people seem to enjoy the second one the most. Yeah, the second one is like, in terms of its mechanics, right, you just buy your weapons instead of creating them. And then, you know, your third party member is a Pokemon. So you just do Pokemon stuff. God damn. Alright, I'm going in. Silver gloves. Linen. Oh, he's got good stuff. He did. Yeah, I would say overall 13.2 I think is the best one. 13.3 is definitely the worst. I could see Southgate. He had good stuff. Yeah, he had it. But now he no longer here. Past tense. Dude, I forgot about these guys. There's just something about like old JRPGs and mangas or animes. They always have like they always have weird clown characters in them, right? I don't know what the deal is with that. Yeah, see, that's another thing. In Hunter x Hunter, they have this really, like, deadly character, and he's like a clown guy. Just like, what? And you know, I was replaying FF6, right? I'm like, dude, this is the epic villain people love in FF. This guy is literally a clown. I fear the whole timing and lightning returns, but I guess I gotta have it for my collection eventually. Yeah, that's a huge pain in the ass too. You should, in my opinion, you should never do that with a video game ever. That Majora's Mask thing, where it's like, okay, you can only do so much in this time frame. I don't like that permanence. I don't like the time limit, and I don't like the permanence of, okay, you didn't get that done on that day, so you can't ever do it again. Like, way to just stress people out when they're playing the game. Guess they were inspired by the Joker? I mean, yeah. Joker, Harley Quinn. Oh, he fries his engine. I thought Vivi attacks him again. We pushed it a little too hard. One of my favorite tracks in the game is coming up. It's not this one. It's not the Bob Marley track. He'll follow you to the end of the world. So is it Lindblom or is it Lindblom? Is this AI playing? Yes, it is. My voice is AI too. Man, why did they make Zidane's thighs so thick? Honestly, I feel like they really tried to make Zidane look kind of like a woman. Like, kind of neutral. Dude, speaking of AI, so I got my hair cut last night, and the chick who does it, I've known her for a very long time, right? But she just was asking me all these weird questions last night. Like, we were getting done with the haircut, she just goes, so, do you have a girlfriend? And I go, no. And she's like, do you have a virtual girlfriend? And I was like, what are you even talking about right now? Like, AI? What are you asking me? Just messing with me or being weird. I mean, she knows how to cut hair, I'll give her that, but I don't know what the hell she's talking about sometimes. Oh yeah, this is one of my favorite songs here. An FF9 Sid theme. He's like, they would never ride in that piece of shit. Yeah, what are these guys' weapons? Are they like spear pickaxes or hammers? What? Yeah, why do they have like cone heads? The fuck? Character design in this is whack. There's a reason we never heard of this artist or character designer ever again. I'll just say that. Umeda? Is this some sort of like developer that they put in here? Okay, tell me the story, dude. Okay, when I was 27. Pretty cool statue, actually. Mauricio, court artisan. 20 years of rule under Sid the Ninth, because it's Final Fantasy IX. No place to insert the medal? Dude, are you serious? Bro, are we talking, is this, dude, this is a Resident Evil 2 reference in FF9. Straight up, it's the same kind of statue. Here, I'll show you guys. Okay, it's showing all the remake. It's the one where you get the spade key, right? Oh, shit. Come on, man. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Okay. So... this thing, man. You take the metal down into the first part of the police room, and you put a metal there, and the water, you think water's gonna come out, but a key comes out. So when you look at what Zidane says here, he says no place to insert the metal, which is what you do in RE2. Damn, I did not know there was an Easter egg like that in this game. Falls asleep, dude, you're telling me, man, I have to play this shit. You get to sit there, you get to hang out on Tinder, you know, message your matches and all that shit, dude. I gotta actually play this game. Pass the flight test for the new model. See, Zidane just says this bullshit to every woman. Is Aaron? See, it just proves that he's an asshole. It just proves that everything he's saying to Garnet is to swindle her. He doesn't actually care about her. Alright, go up by the Moogle. Bruh, I have a fiance, no Tinder for me, thank Jeebus. I'm playing DQ8 right now. DQ8? On the PS2 or the 3DS or what? I beat that game, it was pure pain. It was so much pain. I think the only Dragon Quest game I ever liked was 11. That's the only one I ever somewhat enjoyed. This is a Steel Gill and Antibody. But I can't equip it, man. I gotta learn all these abilities. .3DS for the 10th time. I'm trying to do some stuff early and keep dying. That's just Dragon Quest VIII, dude. You just die all the time. It takes forever to grind. It takes forever to farm money. Okay, what does this guy say? Stiltskin visited me. Seemed interesting. Wish he stayed long. Yeah, I'm gonna keep doing that. I'm gonna have to cancel just to make sure that they say, hey, can you deliver this letter? 8 is the top for me, then 11, then 7, and I like spin-off monster games. Okay. Cool, yeah. I mean, are you pretty psyched about 7 then, getting the reimagined treatment? I'm on the ship right now and keep going in certain areas of the water monsters are OP. Yeah, I was so amped when I bought that game. It's like, oh, I missed this on the PS2. I probably bought that game, talking like 10 or 12 years ago. I was like, oh yeah, you know, Akira Toriyama, and it's an RPG. Like my first Dragon Quest game, and I was so disappointed. Got the collector's edition for 7? Alright, cool. Well, let me know how it is. I don't plan on getting it. I feel like it looks a little weird. I don't like the character design, but I want to try 3 HD 2D if it comes down in price. Because that's like the FF7 of Dragon Quest. And then, yeah, if Yuji Horii would, you know, take his Metamucil and show a fucking trailer of Dragon Quest 12 already. Everybody wants to see it. But I don't know if we ever will. Play the demo, it was fun. Yeah, 7, the gameplay looks like they revamped it, so it could be a lot better. That's true. Okay. Yeah, I think we made a good bit of progress here, guys. I'm happy that you came in here. I kind of wish I could keep playing, but I'm trying to limit how much I play games. I feel like it was getting out of control, and you know, last month. And then, you know, all that stuff happened. Like, last month was crazy, you know, with my cousin dying. And then the holidays happened. And then we got into January here, and I got really sick. And I was off for a week. I haven't come back since, you know, till today. So I gotta take it easy, right? I gotta chill out and pace myself a little bit. But yeah, I was really, really happy to, you know, although this isn't my game, right? And I know I keep repeating that, I'm happy to hang out with you guys and talk with you again. So thanks, yeah, so much for being here. And tomorrow night, maybe I'll be on. Right, I'll try, just like tonight. And but yeah, I'm gonna chill out. I'm gonna take some medicine. I'm gonna watch Hunter x Hunter, and then I'm gonna go to bed. I didn't know your cousin passed away. My condolences. Yeah, man. Thanks a lot. Really. Yeah, he was 26, and it was a freak accident, dude. A semi just hit him while he was on the side of the highway. So we're still dealing with that as a family. It hasn't even been a month. So yeah, but thank you for saying that. I was thinking about uploading that little bit. I talked about it on YouTube. And, you know, I would say, like, you know, non-monetized, right? But yeah. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna take off, though. Yeah, thanks for being here, and, yeah, if you watch, I don't know what... Yeah, I should just upload it to YouTube, because then you don't have to dig for the FF6 stream. But yeah, maybe I'll upload that video talking about my cousin. Maybe just talk about it, because I feel like it's important just from a, you know, don't take your life for granted standpoint. All the cliche stuff, right? So yeah, okay. But I'm actually gonna leave now, guys. I'm actually gonna leave. So yeah, see you hopefully tomorrow night. I'm gonna try and get on tomorrow night. And I'm glad I got my voice back, and yeah, we should play more FF9. And if you guys show up, I would actually really, really appreciate that, because I need you. I'm not feeling this game at all. It's never been one of my favorites, but if you're here, it'll be much better. Alright? Okay. Take care, guys. Good night. Hopefully see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.